What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please like, comment, and subscribe as we make 4 different bags. One has 2 different sides to it, so you can get 2 different looks along with functionality. Let's get right into this video. So I also carry this little thing. It's like an organizer. You can get them on Amazon. This is my second one. It's got like tons of pockets. I carry this thing pretty much everywhere. I like to put this inside my tote along with my iPad, sometimes my laptop. So I just stick it in like boom. So for a couple years now, I've been wearing this bag that I made off and on. I had a different tag that I made right here, but when I did our denim pants, this was our tag, and I decided to put it on this bag. So right now I have that organizer and my iPad in here. This used to be black denim. I hand dyed it. I left the edges frayed, and I really love this bag, but I needed a new bag. Like, let's be honest, I've been carrying that bag for way too long. All these bags are pretty neutral, just like the colors of that bag. Light little pops of color, but pretty neutral for the type of clothing that I wear like every day. So like with this, it would go perfect with this outfit. First bag is this beauty. And I decided to use this felt for the sides. I love the coloring of this felt. And I got these from Zara. How cute, matches my headband, matches my jersey. And I'm not a matchy person, but I really liked, let me suck it in for you. I really liked the way this turned out. So here's this bag. How good does this look? So the next bag is this one, and you can rock it on each side. This bag with the little zipper detail. It's perfect. I wore this bag yesterday actually, and it goes with this as well. Literally. And last but not least, this is the bag that I wore with this outfit out today. And jewelry for today. These are, I believe I got these from Open Edit. This watch ring, love it, from Etsy. And this bracelet from Nordstrom. And my necklace is from Zara. Okay, so I have like a bag full of scraps. I have way more scraps than this. But yeah, I'm just gonna look through some of this stuff and look at some of these. Like I hand dyed that before. Some of these were already dyed. Like I hand dyed that. But some of these already were dyed. So definitely like that. Yeah, I hand dyed that before. Just gonna go through these and see what kind of scraps I'm going to use. So in this first bag, I'm not going to be too loud with it. I'm going to put a border on this. I think I'm going to do a chocolate brown border. And then, so this bag is going to be all like leather, vinyl, suede, and then different denims and canvas. I can't help but do a pop of color around that E. I think I'm going to do this green. Okay, I'm loving that one. We're just gonna keep going with it, just switching up the color palette, but kind of all still kind of matching a little bit. I don't want it to be too matchy, but yeah, I'm liking it so far. So I think I'm gonna alternate between these two. So like I did the lighter one, the darker one, the lighter. So I've laid it right on top of where the Z is gonna be, and I'm just hoping that it lays right when it stitches it out. Okay, I would almost suggest putting a water-soluble topper over it before you stitch, just because my foot almost got stuck, my needle foot. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna put a topper over it now. No, I don't think it needs to now, but we'll see. I'm not gonna put a topper over it. I'm just gonna do the top stitch. Actually, you know what? I'm only gonna do a zigzag stitch. I'm not even gonna do the real top stitch on that one, just because I want it to look as frayed as possible. So this one gave a really cool effect. I opened this up, this waistband, and I really like the colors on this. So I'm gonna do this in a green. I'm gonna outline this in a green color. Ooh, I found a piece. I think I'm gonna use that in there. That'll be nice. So I put a water soluble on it this time. And I'm not gonna do a satin stitch. I'm gonna do a zigzag stitch only. Okay, the only thing I wish this looked a little more distressed, because as time goes on, well, that's not as distressed, but as time goes on, I feel like it gets more and more distressed, but I really like this. So I'm gonna use this gradient thread. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna put it on label going up or down. Should I go up or down? I guess I'll go up. Label. Okay, I like it. So I think on the back of the bag, I'm gonna put like a bunch of cargo pockets. I have some that I took off of pants. I might even add like some of these pockets on the backs. On the back, I'm gonna put just a bunch of pockets. Okay, I think I'm gonna put them on there like this. How I got this pattern is years ago, I just took a tote bag that I really liked, and I took it apart when it got old, and I just traced it. So I put slits right here, gonna be the bottom of the tote. So I do the bottoms first. Okay, so I sewed the bottom and I serged it as well. And then I want to open it up and press it real good. Okay. So then I want to put the sides on, so the bottom part is skinnier and the top part is wider. So what I like to do is so here, the slit right here, you want to match up the top all the way to the very top, and then it should hit this slit right here, because like this, between these two slits is going to be the bottom part of the bag. Just clip all these together, the sides, and I'm going to sew down, and I'm going to do the same to this side. Okay, so I got both sides sewn and pressed out, and now I'm going to sew at the same starting point. So then you just sew down to these notches. So you want to find where you want your strap on your bag. I usually do right next to these seams. And I just try to make sure that from this stitch line to the bottom on each one, they're the same. Okay, so I got these on there really secure. The only thing I hate about this canvas stuff, it just seems like it's so wrinkly. Like, denim don't do that. Denim definitely don't do that. I feel like these canvas ones just stay wrinkly. So if I want to just use this fabric alone, this fabric I hand dyed, I can cut out 9 squares. That'll be a good contrast with this. Okay, so I stitched them down. They're not all perfect, which I kind of like I said, I kind of like that. And I'm gonna let all this fray a little bit. I might even distress. I'm wondering if I want to distress a little bit around here, because I'm gonna make a few of these. If I really like the way they turned out, I got many ideas. I just think this is a cool, you know, this could be a cool like signature bag, but with different squares and different embroideries, maybe even some screen prints, or you know, something like that. But I'm gonna wash this and see how good it frays. So I figured, since I'm gonna be putting that one in the washer, I cut some from some black denim that I'm gonna use. I think I'm gonna cut a square. Low-key want to do a 2x2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut a square in a 2x2. Doesn't even know. It's still old. I need to get another one of these. I be using this so much. Sorry for the lighting. I'm using natural lighting, but I should put my lamp on for real. Okay, so I'm gonna do a 2x2 square as well. These are just scraps we had from a collection. That's going through 10 layers of denim. I got the 2x2 in the light wash, mineral wash. I got the 4x4s and the black. So I think I'm going to, remember, here's my bottoms where these slashes are. I'm gonna go 3 inches in on the top of the bag. So I just don't want to go higher than this, and you gotta steer clear of the seam allowance. Like I said, I'm not worried about it. Well, if it's like that, then of course I'm not gonna use it. But I'm not worried about it being super perfect. I just like the idea of the asymmetrical stuff like this. I don't feel like you should want it to be perfect. Okay, let's try to spread it out to get it at least kind of an even distance to the edges. Like I said, not looking for perfect, but just almost perfect, like close enough. You get what I'm saying? So I want these to be pretty equal distance apart, and then equal distance apart from that. So I'd say about like this. And once these are stitched down and frayed, we'll figure out what we're gonna do after that. I just kind of want to see. And see, I'm doing these kind of like that. I could go up even more, or I might even make a pocket to put right here. That'd be cool. Okay, I need to iron them before I start designing them, but I love how they turned out. Oh my god, I love that one. This one turned out so nice. And then look at this. Those turned out nice too. Next time I do this, because I'm gonna do a couple different ones, because I have so much denim. But next time I do this, I'm gonna like use my drill and like drill in the middle, like on the sides and stuff like that, you know, distress them a little more. I love this one that I hand dyed. It's fire. So I'm gonna iron these down and start working. Okay, it's still on the hoop. Let me go ahead and just take it off the hoop. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put like down here, EST 2022, and I'm gonna put down here, 1 of 1. I thought about putting a pocket up here. I pulled out zipper facing. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm definitely on this one, I'm gonna put a zipper, like, you'll just see the zipper. This will be on the inside, and I'm gonna put a little bag on the inside. So I'm just gonna stitch down this zipper facing. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. My daughter called. So I'm going to stick the zipper in here and pin this down. So I'm gonna stitch all the way around. So I hand sewed the back of this zipper part, and then I stitched these two things down, and I think that just gives it a little different touch, you know. Now I just gotta put a bag on the back here. I need to see like how big I want the pocket to be. I have a pocket template that's this size, but I might make it a little longer than this. So right here I stitched the underneath part of the bag, and now I'm gonna lay the top part of the bag. So clip the top part of the bag down, and then you're just gonna stitch along the very top part. Alright, so now we're just gonna stitch the entire bag together. Well, that turned out pretty good. The zipper opens easy, and the bag is very, very spacious. Alright, so here's this one, and I put this kind of strap on there. Again, I'm not doing any lining in these, because these are just all going to be my bags. So you fold in these two sides, and then you got to decide how much you want to put down onto to make this tab. So basically, you're just gonna fold this under like 1/4 of an inch. On each side. We're gonna take this rope right here. You can use any rope. There's thicker rope, so I want to keep this much for the tab to sew down to the purse. And just copy that on the other side. There's no template, no, you know, like once you get used to doing the same kind of straps, you just kind of go with it. 2 layers of this, because normally I would use a bigger rope, but this is all the rope that I had, so I just tape this down right there. Tape it down right there. Tape it off again, and then cut it. Mark where we want our tab to start, because we gotta take the pins out to fold it. Just like that. You're gonna start stitching as of right here. Encase that in there. So we're just gonna stitch from our markings all along the edge right here. Alright, so here's the next one that I did. I really love this one. It says Rezint, R-E-Z-I-N-T, her. So this is for my Rezint Her collection. I thought all the different embroidery font, but I really love it. I really love how I did the varsity, the Old English. I forget the name of this one. This one's like a circus one. This one's called the Foreshadow. So there's actually, it's like a, I really like this. It's like a 4D. And then this one is called like the Mexi something. And this is a lace applique font. You can actually, with this one, you can actually put fabric underneath here in the H, inside the lettering, and then do the stitching. But I just decided to just leave it hollow. The same with this. This is an applique as well. I could have put fabric on the inside of this Z, but I just left this one hollow. So for this one, I decided to do not embroidery. I think I'm gonna do a vinyl on my Cricut. We have a new design that's coming up, and I thought, well, why not use this design? So I think I'm gonna use this design that one of our artists on the Rezint team, he designed this. So I think I'm gonna use that for this bag in vinyl. So I'm gonna cut it out on my Cricut and just kind of see. All right, I like it. Let me make sure it's laying good. Yeah, it's in there. And there we go.